this episode, we are kicking off the new year by playing with new toys. So, stick around. Fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name is Rob, and in this episode we are kicking off the January theme of New Year, New Toys. You know, I thought I'm not really ready to just let go of that just fun holiday feeling, and I thought what better way to embrace it than to take a look at some of the toys that I was able to get from Santa this year. So, what better way to celebrate the year by playing with new toys? Anyway, the first new toy that we are taking a look at this month is the Ghostbusters 40th Anniversary Plasma Pack. This is a 4-pack of 3 3/4 official Ghostbusters figures. And yeah, this intrigues me a lot, because if I can have the Ghostbusters team up with G.I. Joe, I think we have a match made in heaven. So, let's head over there and take a look. We're going to first take a look at this packaging, because it is really awesome. And really cool that Hasbro did this, because this is something you see out of a lot of the other toy companies. But it's made to look like an old VHS tape. I mean, look. And at the top here, we have our 4 heroes' names. Got the 40th anniversary sticker on here. And open this up, because it's a very nice display box. Here it says, 40 years ago, 4 heroes of the hereafter crossed the streams to save the world. Commemorate the 40th anniversary of Ghostbusters with this limited edition 3 3/4 inch O-ring action figure set. There we go. You were having to read it in a bunch of other languages, but this is what I was reading at the top here. So here are the 4 of them in the package, and picture on the back of the box. But a box is only so much info. We got to bust it open and check them out. So I will be right back. Okay, here are our 4 heroes. And, I mean, just to show you the detail here, I mean, Spangler's on there. You have the logo on the arm. Got their elbow pads. There's the proton pack. But got the straps for the proton pack here. And, I mean, a pretty good likeness. Now, the proton pack, I mean, look at this. These are classic O-ring. There we go. Sorry, getting some issues there, but this is a little, I would have loved to seen like a rubber hose that fit in there instead. Sorry, I got a little pup here wanting some attention. Hey, pup. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, I'm playing in here. But the wand snaps into that little thing, and it looks like you could go to the side as well.
So it has two places you could put it. So that's pretty cool. But they each come with one. And yeah, it's very reminiscent of like Flash's. Whoa. Laser rifle from the original Joe line. Wonder what that's all about. Anyway, sorry, spacing out there for a second. But, I mean, it's pretty good detail when you're speaking about, like, retro O-ring. But before we take a look at the rest of them, the accessories they came with, you have your ghost detector here. I know it has a special name, but I'm not thinking of it at the moment. You have Ray's night vision goggles. And you have one trap. Which has really good detail on it. Now, one thing that I noticed real quick, looking at the back of the box here, because I wanted to see how they had their wands. Of course, they have them on the side here, but I had them on the back. But doesn't it look like Venkman is holding something and they photoshopped it out? I wonder if it was supposed to come with another accessory and it did not. That would be interesting to know. And also, another question, the Kickstarter, the Hasbro Pulse that they did for the Ecto 1, was it to fit for these guys or 6-inch versions? For some reason, I thought it was 6-inch versions. Yeah, Winston looks really good. But if it was for these, I wish I may have paid attention a little bit more, because I would love to get an Ecto 1 in this scale for them. But I think you could probably find one, a third-party seller maybe. Now his goggles are being a bit finicky. But okay, that's one little strike. Because again, you don't want to force stuff and break it, especially when stuff has a little bit higher of a price point, because they're trying to gouge us with nostalgia, and I don't blame them. I bought it hook, line, and sinker, because you get 2 nostalgias for the price of 1. You get Ghostbusters and you get O-ring 3 3/4 figures. Got the swivel battle grip. So very cool. I think very worth the price. And yeah, I'm happy to have them. But I'm going to grab a couple of Joe figures and see how they stack up next to these figures. So, kind of like a fistful of Joes. Let me grab. First one I grab is Dusty. A little bit bigger, a little bit more bulkier. Let's check somebody else. Here's Rakondo. I mean, this is actually a little bit taller. Like I said, a little bit more bulky. So they're not true, like, old molds that they found. They're new molds, I would assume. And I mean old molds like, you know, 80s Joes that they reconfigured. No. I'm just stupid wishful thinking, I guess. But, again, totally worth the price. And the only two strikes I have against it or against them are, I wished it was a rubber hose, just so I wouldn't be so afraid of snapping these. And I wish they would have come with stands. Wouldn't that have been nice if they all came with little Ghostbuster stands? That would have been super cool. Anyway, back over here to me.
Okay, back to me and this noisy pup. Yeah, other than those two strikes that I mentioned, I think they are head and shoulders awesome. Is that even how you say it? That's how I'm saying it. I mean, they are neat little additions to my G.I. Joe Playtime universe because of the scale. And, I mean, you imagine if these would have come out when we were kids in this scale with an Ecto-1 opposed to the Kenner ones that we got. I mean, that would have been so rad because Cobra used ghosts. Ghostbusters could be called. G.I. Joe and them team up and they're taken out like that Red Baron dude, you know, just even though they were good ghosts eventually. But that's not the point. They get paid to take out the ghosts. They would have beaten Cobra with the help of G.I. Joe. Awesome story. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. There's going to be plenty more toy reviews coming this month, so I hope you don't mind. But like I said, I'm just in the mood to coast on that holiday feeling and play with some toys. So, until next time, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everyone. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this, or any of the episodes that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you will be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad, and stay dorky.